Hello everyone, this is Jose Perez from the team Local Scoop, and this is the video for Defects3820 and 3985 relating Crying Heatmap performance, rendering issues, and other limitations encountered. Initially, these defects were relating Crying Heatmap being so slow and responsive that it would just feel inconsistent, like one wouldn't know if it was loading or not. And even if I had added loading animation, it would just realistically be so unresponsive that it was just not a good approach. And the second one is that after that initial issue was resolved because of the approach used for rendering, what will happen is that if you click on crime and then quickly click on something else while the heatmap was being generated, say for example, one clicks on crime by mistake and then clicks on the category that one is actually interested in, because part of that request for the heatmap was being rendered, it would still show part of it on top of the actual category. So in here you can see the actual heatmap running. Um, we have a label that says what is being currently shown. So it will say crime if it's crime, displaying school if it's school, displaying hurricane if it's hurricane, and so on for like the different categories. So when you click on the heatmap, you can see how the heatmap is slowly generated. This is partially just framework limitations, and also keep in mind that I'm running this on my personal computer, which is not like a production level server or anything like that. So it does slow down sometimes. Uh, but yeah, this is consistent with the approach used by other sites like Trulia and different sites like that. And so if one were, another thing because of performance limitation is that if one were to zoom out slightly out of like the level or that was currently there, uh, because of uh, because of performance, and it will just be too expensive to process all of this information. What it says instead is that you need to zoom in to properly view that crime information. So one has the choice of either zooming manually, or if you want, you can just click it and it will zoom you in to the appropriate level and say that, oh, I'm actually displaying it now. Also, if one were to move this around, one can move around and see a little bit around, but then once it's released, it will go ahead and refresh the heat map for the current location. That's mostly it for this feature. Jumping into the code, most of the things related to this feature are located over here on the local scope controller that was created for this page. Here you can see some logic to use the crime service that was created in a previous story uh, to get the information from the API and put that into a heatmap array that I'm used to populate the array. Some logic to you to find the bounds of the of the map, because since this is not really using Google Maps or any of their APIs because they don't have any information regarding crime, I needed to manually get the size of the map which they provide and then use that to reach a different API to get that information. Here's the construction of the heat map with some minor configuration used for visual purpose and it being more useful to the user. Rendering the heat map and changing the heat map, and also logic to hide the heat map. These are all of the tools really needed for this feature, and they are integrated nicely with the with the work of other teammates by adding the hide heat map over here with the other with the clearing of all the views and integrating it to different needs according to what is being rendered at that moment. So that's really it for this story. Thanks for watching.